Hello and welcome to another video, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you a new XP farm glitch, or whatever you want to call these. The first thing I would like to speak about today is about how they are literally getting rid of every single AFK XP farm glitch. The thing that they don't understand is that people don't want to be standing next to a snake, using their abilities to kill it for around about 8 hours straight just to get to max rank. Like, if you're trying to compare this to an MMORPG game like World of Warcraft, yeah, it takes forever to rank up. But then again, there's around about a whole map bigger than, let's say, this map by 30 times, 50 times bigger of content to do. Different enemies, a lot of loot. This game doesn't represent any of that because there's barely anything. Like, obviously there's a couple of sub-jutsus, some ninjutsus, some kekai genkai, some weapons, but if you compare this to an MMO game like a spell book or something, there's probably hundreds of weapons, like millions of armor and rings that you put on, like MMORPG games. But you can't make a game like this take so long to level up when, in my opinion, Roblox games should really only be mini games. That's what it was designed for in the first place when this whole Roblox came out. It was just a bunch of little games you can complete in like a day, and then it started to growing and growing where some games would take like a month, and this game, if you think about what they're trying to do about the level, it would take you months to get to max rank. Some people just don't have the time, like 7 hours straight. You have to think about the people who like come home and they spend time with their family, and then they only have like 2 hours or 3 hours or something to spend on gaming time. Even young people sometimes can't do it. Like myself, I'm 16 and I've got exams coming up, and then I'll be going to college, and then I'm going to be getting a job, and then stuff like that. And obviously you just don't have the time to be able to just farm on a game like this. But if I was playing an MMO game, like when I was doing work and only have 3 hours a day, that would be okay, because like you're having a fun with a lot of people. On this game, you can't really have the same kind of fun. This game is fun, that's why I've been playing for ages, but that's because I have like nothing to do. I've been sweating it for days, like 10 hours, 11 hours straight, but like soon I'm not going to be able to do the same thing. And I've supported this game a lot. I've put the Akatsuki pass, the donation pass. This is my private server that I've paid for. 600 Robux a month. Costs a lot. Unless you have a lot of money to spend, but I don't, of course. But the thing I'll be showing you today is a new XP glitch. I believe there's some people who've already posted this. I don't know their channel, so if you ask for credit, I'm sorry, but this is actually completely different towards your video. This is something I found out whilst putting yours into the mixture. But there was this video where you walk up a house and walk down, and you're attached to the floor and you punch someone. On this, in case they patch that, you can actually just attach to one of these. So if you just punch him and then run over here, attach to the wall, you get knocked off, and then you kill him and you're attached to the floor. And then that means you can do whatever you want. Like you can just stand here and spam left click on your mouse, and then you don't move, so you can do it AFK or anything you wanted. The other thing that I have noticed today is they're really trying to stop automated process. My friend has a macro that uses an image, and now they've taken away the numbers on the HP and chakra. So you can't see, like, if you have 100 health or something, or 100 chakra. Like with my Renegon, I cannot tell how much chakra buff it gives me anymore. Like, let's say I get a new Kekai Genkai and for some reason it gives like 100 instead of the Renegon. How am I supposed to know? It's not like I'm just gonna be able to press like a button like this and find out. There's no button like that on Roblox that would show that stuff. You would probably have to use outside sources, what would probably result in getting banned, because let's say, cheat engine. Obviously, that's an old thing that Roblox has used, and now it's mainly blocked on every server because it's such an old program now. But you could maybe use that, I don't know. But they probably should be a little reluctant on how long it takes to level up. Like, from B rank 1 to level 1050, what's the new max level? This is probably going to take me 8 to 12 hours farming just to get to B rank 2. Was just annoying. I know that, like, I've pretty much got everything unlocked, like... Yeah, I've got all of the KGs maxed to that ranked, but that's because I probably have spent like 100 and something hours on the game now, and if you convert that to days, it's pretty long. I'm not just saying like what would you say? I'm not saying that I've only been on the game for that amount of hours in a day. I'm saying like I've actually been on my computer on the game for that long. Not someone who says, oh yeah, I've been on this game for 1 month, but then they've actually only been on it for like 20 hours. Yeah. So I've spent a lot of time on this game, as you can tell. What's pretty sad for a Roblox game. Like, I know most people like Roblox, I do, but spending so much on a game that would just... Like, if you show it to a friend, they might just say, oh yeah, but that's Roblox, you know, I don't care. But spending in a game like Clash of Clans, or I don't play that game anymore because it is literally too time consuming and boring. Let's bring it up to Warframe, because that game is kind of like an MMO game. People might argue with me with that point there, but that game I've spent around about 200 hours on. And yeah, that's an okay thing because it's like massive. People play it a lot. If you're a gamer, then you'll like the game. I'm sorry for this massive conversation, by the way. I'm just pointing out to these developers that taking away AFK farming is just really annoying for most people who have a lot of stuff to do in the day. Like, you should probably add it back, in my opinion. Like, maybe even make an actual part, like some sort of code you can make that is actually dedicated to AFK farming. Like, maybe there's a button in the menu and you like press AFK farming and it just slowly gives your XP upwards without doing anything. But if you move like that, it takes it away. So pretty much you're pretty much... See, this would be a good thing, because if they took away auto clickers completely, made it so AFK farming, and then made it so you don't get kicked for 20 minutes. Obviously, there's the idle time. Make it so you don't get kicked. You put it on, it puts your character in lockdown status or something, and slowly gives XP, an okay amount of XP. They could even make it so once you get to level, I don't know, 200, it adds on that 2 times XP you get, and then it adds more XP when you're AFK farming. So it will take around about 6 or 8 hours to get to max rank, but that's because you're obviously doing the AFK thing. But then, if you're not watching your computer, that would still be 20 days to your max rank. What's fine, because it's a mini game. But anyway, this is what I've pretty much all wanted to say on this video. Thank you for watching and spending your time. Subscribe and like and leave a comment. And please spread this out, I guess, because it would probably help the community of this game.